Pikachu. We did it, Pikachu. We got the Switch 2. I think you're sitting on it, actually. Get out. Switch 2. Yeah, we got the Switch 2, baby. Here it is in all its glory. Get to unbox this thing. You know, I waited 3 days for this shit, by the way. So let me share with you guys a little story. So back when they had Switch 2 pre-orders in like late April or something, I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure it was late April. I did manage to get one. But the thing is, that shit got canceled. I don't know what happened, and I wasn't able to, you know, rebuy it. So I had to wait until 5th of June. Yeah, a whole fucking month later, I had to wait for GameStop to have like a little launch event thing. I don't know. You could, the point was you could line up at like 3 p.m. Your local time, and they would start, they would let you get a sheet of paper so you could write your name down, so you come back at 9 p.m. to pick up the system. That's what was supposed to happen. But no, lo and behold, they actually handed those sheets of paper when the store opened. So you had to actually be there three hours prior. 3 hours prior. So you could get the sheet of paper, write your name down. And I didn't know this. I arrived at like 1:30 or something. Apparently they give out when the store opened, which is at like 12. Point is, I didn't get the fucking paper. I waited 2.5 hours in line thinking I was gonna get a paper, only to be told when those 2.5 hours passed that no, you needed the fucking sheet of paper, man. Yeah, you waited into a 2.5 hour line for nothing. Imagine how I felt. And Switch 2, it was dropping literally that night, so I could have went to, you know, a Best Buy, or, you know, insert any other store that was releasing it at midnight. I could have done that, but no, my fucking day was ruined. So what I did do was, instead of going and waiting in another line, I guess I waited in a virtual line, if I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, I was stuck at my computer waiting for to order the Switch, and I did manage to get one at 9 p.m. While Walmart, GameStop, and all these other websites were, you know, they were crashing like they did on the pre-order day. But I did manage to get one, and bada bing bada boom, long yap session later, here we are. Switch 2. All right, we're doing this on my phone because I don't really have another camera, or I can't really mount my camera to another. I can't do this. This is hard with one hand. I'm not gonna lie, this is really hard with one hand. All right, here we go. Wow, oh my gosh. There it is. Joy-Cons and everything, dude. All right, so I got the tablets. We got the Joy-Cons. We did get the Joy-Cons. Very cool. Dude, look how much bigger these things are. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the other ones for comparison. Look how big these things are, dude. Dude, look at the size difference of this. Holy shit. Actually, it doesn't look that much. No, it definitely is. It definitely. I'm not doing it justice, but it definitely is bigger. The screen difference is insane, by the way. Look at this. It's like so much bigger. Oh, you can see my face. Ooh, hi. But dude, look how, look, it like you can see the clean reflection. You can look at my face. Look, you can see me when I'm recording this. Oh my god. And of course, we have the dock. Wow, look at that. Switch 2, dude. You can tell because it has a number 2 on it. And of course, there was a bunch of other accessories that came with it too. You know, the same old stuff that you get with every new console. Once every 8 years, you know. So apparently, I just wanna test this. Apparently, these are magnetic, but I have no idea how this even works. It literally just. Whoa! Oh, I think there's like a thing that detect. Yeah. There's a thing right here. This little switch thing, and then it just. Let's hear it again. Oh, it's little things, man. I paid $500 for this, dude. So this is the whole thing. Look how fucking big this is. Holy shit. Look how big it is. Sorry, I'm playing with the reflection. Oh, this is really trippy. You know, this Switch 1 has served me well. It's the Animal Crossing one. I got this a couple years ago. I didn't get it in 2017. I waited like maybe like 2 or 3 years. So this is my first time buying a Switch on launch day. And I will say, it served me well, you know? I have had good memories with the system. Anyway, I guess it's time to set this thing up now, huh? Alright, so I just set up my system, and god damn, this the opening has music. I don't know if the original Switch one had music like this, but this is cool. I fuck with the music. Hopefully the Switch menu has music like this. Alright, so I finished setting up my console, and wow, lo and behold, there's no Switch themes. Isn't that a surprise? Also, I kind of wish they kept the music, but like, what else would it sound? It looks exactly the same, let's be honest. The menu looks the exact same. Everything is the same. Why did I even think they would change anything? Why? Just, maybe it'll happen in the future, who knows? I still have hope for 3DS Switch themes, like they had on the 3DS. So please Please, Nintendo, just do it. I'm not gonna really check out anything too much. I'm still downloading games. Mario Kart's been downloading for like an hour up to this point. I took a little break, but yeah, I'm not gonna wait. I'll probably be doing separate videos checking out each game that I care about. Most specifically, we're gonna do a Mario Kart video. I might check out... let's see, what else could I even check out? Pokemon, definitely. It's in my library here somewhere. I'm gonna download it overnight. But besides that, there's not really anything else they changed. I was looking through a couple stuff. There's like new different sound icons if you care about that stuff. Like that. For Nintendo Switch Online, I think there's GameCube now, which is very cool. There's only fucking 3 games, but I guess it's the ones that people care about, maybe. Definitely Soul Calibur, F-Zero, and Wind Waker. I guess those were like the big ones. Probably won't be playing these because I don't really have interest in them, but shout out to you. Hey, I hope you enjoyed if you do care, especially F-Zero and Soul Calibur as well. I've already played a little decent bit of Wind Waker. And then obviously there's Game Chat, which I just finished linking. So what this is basically a shittier version of Discord, which I'm sure you've seen from the trailer. From here you can just like, I guess you could talk to people. I'm not sure how this will really work. I guess you have to get into a game to really, see. Besides that, I like this little jingle. It's always the little things. I'm telling you, it's the little things that listen to this. Listen to this. But yeah, the UI is basically the exact same freaking thing that it was before. I guess it's like darker now. I'm not really sure how it was before. It looks the same, so like yeah. Look, I'm hating, but I'm gonna be honest. I was looking forward to this console. I wasn't looking forward to spending $500 on it, or sure, definitely not $80 for Mario Kart. But here, if you bought the bundle, the game is cheaper. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. $80 for a game is a little steep, if you ask any person. But at the end of the day, I'm a Nintendo fan. This console is gonna last me for the next like 8 years, until they release another one. And I'm sure, I can't wait to see where this console goes, the amount of games that'll be on the system. Who knows what we'll be saying in a couple years. But yeah, I'm gonna make a couple more videos on Switch 2, mainly looking at Mario Kart and any other Switch 2 updates that I care about. But yeah, this was Switch 2. I'm optimistic about this system. And we'll just have to see where we go from here. I've been Duz, guys. I will see you in the next one. Later.